Yeah, all day. So, all right, so classy lady, holla.
Yeah.
Man, how was your day?
All I can say is when I get home, I'm gonna have me some CBD oil.
I know that's right.
Calgon moment.
Take her away.
Yeah.
So holla at me.
What's
man.
up with your day, see?
It's all good. It's just one of those things, man. It's a Tuesday, and when I get my Tuesday, it's just like.
I think Sizzle Terrible Tuesdays rubbing off on some of us.
Yeah, it's contagious.
Listen, they say energy is contagious, man. You know what
What
else they say? Being a sucker is contagious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So all y'all listening, make sure y'all stay away from suckers. Stay sucker free.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Sucker free.
Stay sucker free. Especially, I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying we about to go into 2010s, 2020s. You know what I'm saying? The decades.
Funny.
So stay sucker free all day, man. Early. So Sizzle, you ready to go on the good news, bad news with classy
Spark.
lady?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you ready for her?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
All right, there you go. She was like, yeah, go ahead. All right. So holla at
What
me,
you
man.
want first, Sizzle? You want the good or the bad? I'm gonna leave that up to Sizzle.
Give me the bad news.
All right, you want the bad
I
news?
had a lot of that today.
All right, we live in a very digital world, and cyber scammers are taking full advantage of it. You may remember a time when fraudulent emails came from foreign countries like Africa and all of that, where they were begging people for money.
That's still going on.
Yeah, well, they got niftier.
Mm-hmm.
Fake bank checks are on the rise. It's where the scammer tries to get you to cash or deposit the check into a bank account, and no longer are they just getting the elderly, or now it's college kids, single mothers, and online dating. According to ABC7, Downers Grove resident Kathy Derrick lost $2,000 after cashing fake checks from a so-called work-from-home job, which she saw on a legitimate job website. She said they're very smart and they know what they're doing, and the checks look so real, and they're signed by the head of HR.
Oh man.
The FDIC warns you that you may not be able to get your money back if you are a victim. Also, bank tellers can't even identify fraudulent checks until after they're deposited.
Oh, my.
The FBI Online Crime Division, IC3, issued a warning about the rising number of scammers getting victims from online dating sites. I was about to sign up, too.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Sign.
In 2017, more than 15,000 people filed complaints with the IC3 alleging they were victims of fraudulent checks. Dig this. In 2017, the loss was $211 million. In 2018, it skyrocketed to $362 million in fraudulent claims. Here's some tips. The best thing to remember is never cash a check from someone you don't know, and don't cash checks that are coming in the mail from strange companies. It also says that check fraud can result in either a felony or a misdemeanor charge. Many cases result in felony because the large sum that's involved. So that's your bad news right there.
I can't.
They are getting niftier and more craftier than ever.
Yeah.
It boggles my mind though how people sign up for things online where they've never been in contact with a human. Y'all just filling out stuff online. Oh, it's a job online. And because in order to do that, you got to put in all your information. You put in birth dates, you put in socials, you put in your address, you put in all this information, and you've never come in contact with a person.
But see, life is so digital now that you're immune to it. You hear a car alarm, nobody's breaking into it. It just went off. So everything is so digital now. People are like, all they do is look for that little key at the top and say, oh, it's encrypted, it's safe. And I mean, everything.
Before a job, though?
What?
A job?
Before a job, though.
But
I do. I mean, I'm not putting my social, my bank account on no job situation.
Well, yeah,
but I go to
Indeed.
Indeed, right?
Well, yeah, but they're not asking for that type of information.
They
you know,
don't
that's
do
where
that.
you put your address and number because you want to be contacting your email address. You know, because you're trying to get that interview.
Right.
And it's not until you go to the interview, actually meet with people, and then it's like, then you know, when you do W-2 stuff, but to put all of that stuff online, and you've never even talked to nobody on the phone.
Because my son actually signed up for like some, you know, like a search, like a kind of like a
mystery
Indeed.
shop. Oh, okay.
It was like a generic Indeed, and it was like it had different jobs on there. McDonald's was spelled wrong. I'm like, leave that alone. Like, you can't spell McDonald's right. Don't put your information in there. I'm like, really?
But look, that's what they look for now. You gotta find stuff
You sure it wasn't McDonald's?
It was McDonald's.
You sure it wasn't McDonald's?
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
I done heard it all.
that.
I done heard it all. How you spell McDonald's wrong?
Yeah.
Just be careful.
It was the Golden Arcs. All right.
Well, they get now again. It was before it was elderly. Now it's everybody. It's even online dating. Like they find you online, get to know you, and be like, "Could you, put this cash this check for me?" They just find it any way to do it. Kids are now recruiting other kids. So, yep. All right, here's some good news.
Thank you.
All right, good news is diversity and inclusion have been echoed in many companies' mission statements.
I like that word.
Yes, but apparently this organization didn't get the memo. Sergeant Keith Wildhaber of the Missouri County Police Department filed a lawsuit against the department when he was passed over for promotions for being gay. Wildhaber lawsuit cites an incident in 2014, which he spoke to a board member of the police commissioner's office who allegedly told Wildhaber, if you want to see a white shirt, you should tone down your gayness, according to the lawsuit.
What? Out of pocket.
And this was a board member on the police commission. Wildhaber took that information and said, we're going to file a complaint with the EEOC and the Missouri Commission on Human Rights. Allegedly, Wildhaber felt the department retaliated by transferring him from a precinct that was close to his home to a precinct that was now 30 miles out, and he had to work the overnight shift. The discrimination did go to trial, and the jury awarded Wildhaber. I wish you had a drum roll.
We do.
You got a drum roll? Drum roll, please.
You gotta find it.
All right, never mind. All right. The jury awarded Wildhaber $19 million. $19 million for that statement. Like, I mean, it was other things that was a part of it, but he gonna come late. You might as well wait. don't even put it in there now, Steve. All right, $19 million. I'm gonna keep going. There we go.
Holla at your boy early.
Oh, that's cool. He getting real,
Wait till the sizzle come on.
OMG.
All right, we're looking forward to that. All right, so the discrimination suit went to trial and jury, and he was awarded $19 million. We wanted to send a message, the jury foreman said, identified as jury number 4. He told the media of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. There are now calls for changes in this department, so now they're going towards different leadership. So if you guys want to hear more on these stories, please visit us on our website at www.wetalkweekly.com. All right, that's it. That's your good news and bad news.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So this your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
Lady Estelle. What we got coming up next?
I got some kind Yeezy for y'all right now, and use this gospel right here.